Oh shit. I gotta go up this. Oh man, okay. Well, let me see if I can go a little further. I think I could just cross over there. I hope I'm going the right way. Man, this place is confusing. What can I tell you? Hang the line one second. Damn, it's going the right way. Man, this place is confusing. What can I tell you? Hang the line one second. Damn. Okay, sorry about that. So you know what sucks? It's the fact that Google Maps just kind of, and Apple Maps, they just kind of stop. And you're like, all right, where do we go next? It'll just kind of just stop. So you can't really rely on the Apple or Google Maps. And the subways are really confusing too. Like the New York City, I can't compare. I have to compare because that's my only reference. But my reference is everything is connected in New York. Here, it's not really connected. So you have to go from one station to another. It's hot. It's effing hot here. Just melting in the sun, waiting for the light to change. This guy's got the right idea. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have anyone. It's okay. All right, so I'm like a couple blocks away from my friend Tony's shop. It took me a while to find it yesterday. Actually, I had to take, and it's not that as close as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's like 40 minutes or so. But again, Apple Maps just kind of did me wrong. So, and even the Google, I mean, the Uber driver, because like last night I was heading to the subway. It says from the subway to the bus. So I get up the subway looking for the bus. I'm like, where's the bus? Couldn't find the bus. There's no bus. Where's the bus? So I took an Uber. Uber got me here, but then it took me to a wrong location. Okay, so I know I'm close. It's saying I'm close. This poor guy got here really early in the morning. So I could take out my starter, letting my pre-fermentation. So today's going to be a fun-filled day. Can't wait. I'm going to meet up with Mokum later on. I'm really excited about that. I just posted up a video. I've been dying to make that video. When we shot it, when Kenny shot it a while ago, I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do with it, and this is perfect. So did that, and now it's all done. So now I get to meet up with him. We're gonna have lunch at like 1 o'clock, 1:30, and then we're going to do monkey carts. And then he said, then I'm gonna go home. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Sure. All good. I came here, well, since this is a convenience store, came here and I was like, do you know where this pizzeria is? They didn't know where it was. It's only a couple blocks down. These vending machines are everywhere, and they're kind of awesome. Is that Tony outside the shop? Did I tell you it was hot? It's really hot here. It's hot, like 91 degrees, and it's humid, and it's just like, it's stank. It's right on top of you. Well, everyone, thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon. I appreciate it. I can't see a thing on my phone. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. This is Sunnyside. Yeah, this is Sunnyside, Queens. It's sunny at what time is it? At 9:30 at night, 9:40 at night. Hope this is a shop. See, I'm jaywalking. I'm almost certain he's right down one more block down that way. Okay, here we go. You can't jaywalk. He's right in jail for a year. They'll give you water every like third day. So you can't jaywalk. All right, cool. Tony, Tony has like the walk, don't walk signs outside, so now I can tell that it's his shop, that I'm on the right track. All right, I'm curious because last night it was like a Frankenstein mix, and not a Frankenstein. It was a different mix altogether. Okay, so this is Tony's shop. We're coming right to it. Everyone, thanks so much for hanging out this afternoon. I appreciate it. This is Don Incredible Pizza Guy, live in Tokyo, Japan. Let me see Tony. Tony's like, nah, I gotta leave the gate down. Wait, did I go through? No. I'm like 40 minutes late. It takes me forever to get here. Oh, they didn't rise at all. Shit. Hey, Tony. Yeah, that didn't rise at all. Thanks.
It's not rising as I thought it would be, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I moved it to a warmer place.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be. That didn't move whatsoever. Like your pullage doesn't look like this when you use it, does it?
Well, that's the first time I've seen those kind.
Okay. All right.
Should it rise more?
Yeah, it should be definitely risen more. It should have doubled in size. And you see, it didn't even move.
Right.
I'm thinking perhaps it might be the yeast. I mean, we could still use it. It's not going to have that same impact because it's not aged and doesn't. Because we could let it rise. When did you take this out? Like an hour ago?
2 hours.
2 hours ago?
I got here by 3.
Really? You see?
But I had it here. I had it here first.
Yeah, I can feel it's warm, and I mean, I can see there's some development, but not much. So, I mean, we could wait until this doubles in size, which is not going to happen until later on tonight. It's your schedule. I don't want to.
I'm free all day. I'm worried about yours.
Yeah, because this doesn't look quite right, and I'm thinking, even though I felt the yeast, it was pretty on the right track. This should have risen, even in the refrigerator with the cold temperature, because the internal temperature. I should put my internal thermometer. It's at least it was like 80 degrees or so, and when you put it in a 40-degree refrigerator, it's going to have some type of a rise. So, yeah, questions. How was your day? How you doing?
Oh yeah. How's yours?
It was good.
Jet lag?
No, not jet lag, not at all. Is that Woody Allen?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel! I love it. That is funny. It was
It's
the new
one of
one.
the movie. He used to be funny in the beginning. He used to be like.
He was,
Chaplin.
exactly. Yeah, very. I think that's a great reference. Absolutely.
You got intelligent. You got smart.
Yeah. I wonder, I guess when you get isolated as a performer, you kind of like go get more into yourself rather than kind of being a part of like some crowd. So anyway,
Will it rise? I'm thinking.
yeah,
At all, or?
it should have risen. You see, we have our indicators. It didn't do anything.
Right.
It didn't stop. So I mean, what we could add a little. We could remix this and add a little yeast to it,
Okay.
and then we'll use the instant dry yeast because we know that's a little bit more reliable. Do you have some of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that, and I can just knead it by hand, so kind of mix it in that way, and then I'll come back later on tonight because this is just like a dough at this point. There's no the pre-fermentation gives it the flavor and the depth of everything. I mean, we could make a dough, but it just wouldn't be. Wouldn't be that cool. Now, when you make your dough, how far in advance do you make it?
I make it on mostly Thursday. I open up a Saturday, so.
Okay, so you have 2 days. Yeah, that's a good time. And you use a
But for now, it blooms up so fast
because of the heat. Yeah.
Yeah, so when I get back at Saturday, it's flown over from the container.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So what I would do, as I said yesterday, I would just freeze it once.
Right. Yeah,
And
that's
come
ideal.
back and take it out at Friday night. But I don't want to freeze my dough in a way. During the winter, it didn't happen, but right now it does.
So you're busier now in the summertime?
No. As you say, it's busier in the winter, I think.
Huh.
Yeah. The Japanese have more options of eating things.
Right.
Yes, we like to eat like cold ramen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
We can just add a little sprinkle of yeast, like 1 gram each, because it does have some yeast in there. So that the yeast that it has in there,
Okay.
whatever, since it's not really active, because again it would rise. I'll just add like maybe like 1 gram of instant dry yeast, because it really multiply it by 3 to equate to the fresh baker's yeast,
Okay.
and then I'll come back later on tonight, and then we'll rock it out, the dough aspect. The dough should really, that's once we make it, it's pretty easy. I have a couple things lined up after this today. I have lunch. I'm meeting with an old friend and doing the monkey carts. Yeah.
What's that?
Monkey carts. It's like a real life Mario Kart.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like
funny.
$300, right?
Yeah, it's pricey. Yeah, I invited my friend Mokum with me. And then
Yeah, at least they're trying to abandon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they're driving crazy. They're not used to the Japanese streets.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
Pedestrians, they're gonna run over pedestrians and all. Yeah, so careful.
Yeah, I won't go nuts. I definitely won't go nuts. Man, I'm so sorry that this has happened. I feel like, I mean, I see some development, I really do, but even so, I mean, just adding a little bit extra yeast. I mean, we could let it rise at room temperature, and it should do its thing. But at this point, it should have some visible sign of growth.
Yeah, but it's like zero.
Yeah. That's why I put these little indicators on there, so you have an idea. All right. Okay.
The yeast was pretty new, so.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's
it
should be good. I mean, we could let it sit out for the rest of the day, and it should rise nicely
Okay, so
by
you
itself.
want to add the dry yeast though? Maybe 4 grams wasn't enough.
Yeah, so I did back off a little because of the heat of the. All right, you know what? It's going to be fine if we let this sit all day,
Okay.
because that yeast was good. I did add, and now you reminded me because I kind of forgot. I added less yeast, so it should rise. It's going to rise slower. So in this room temperature, by like 7 o'clock tonight, it should be rock and roll.
Alright, so maybe I should cut the cooler aircon off.
Yeah. So let it do its thing in here. By tonight, it's going to be bubbling. It's going to be like a cauldron.
Oh, I never see that.
It'll be good. And at nighttime, I was like, all right, well, when I'm curious to see what it looks like, and how much it rises, and the bubbling aspect of it. Now, there's a point when it becomes too warm and it's too acidic, and it has like a sour fragrance to it. And I was thinking that was going to happen, but
Don't people like that kind of flavor, and
well,
their
if
breads and all?
that's what they're looking for, I mean, like a bigger pulla shouldn't
Right.
present that type of flavor. It's more the sourdough starter.
Right.
But if we get there, we know what to do. We'll just add a little bit of a little something sweet, to sweeten it up a little. But again, I think this is going to be this will be fine. Right, and I kind of forgot I added the cheese because it was so hot yesterday in here. All right, yeah, we'll just leave it out until later on tonight. I think 7 o'clock should be fine. If that's okay, I feel so bad. Today's your off day.
No. Just enjoy your day. And here.
Yeah.
You're just gonna stay in Tokyo and that's it, or are you gonna go to like Osaka, Kyoto?
So after Wednesday, after the pop-up, I'll probably stay like one or 2 more days, and then I'll have a nice extended weekend somewhere else. I don't know.
Beside Tokyo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking. I mean, it depends on how the typhoon hits us and how heavy it is. I might go to just Okinawa, just kind of chill out on the beach.
You really down there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just chill out, eat, get drunk, and repeat for a couple days.
Okay. That's great.
Why not? You only live once.
How many times have you been here?
This is my third or fourth time. I've been to Korea more because my wife's Korean, so I've been there a few times. I love Asia. I just like the culture. I love the respect and kind of like because right now like that is out the window in New York. The kids are just kind of going crazy. I see kids going crazy here too. I was in Shinjuku last night. It's crazy. Kids are drunk all over the place.
Yeah. Japanese kids?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw a kid face down in his own vomit.
What?
In his own vomit. And I was horrified. And then his friends kind of pulled him over to see if he was okay. Because, he was just like face down in it. It was like, I never saw anything like that. And that's just alcohol. I mean, I can't imagine if they have anything heavier.
I mean, I used to be that when I was young.
Oh, yeah.
Shinjuku, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
Really? So it's a party place then?
Yeah, it's a party place, 24 hours.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's why I had a good dinner last night around like whatever time I got
You
here.
gotta be careful what store you go to, because they can charge you a lot.
Yeah.
Not before, there used to be a lot of Yakuza
Oh, wow.
restaurants. You just walk in, and you didn't order a lady that sits behind you, and that lady costs a lot of money.
Oh, I try to avoid those places for sure.
You don't pay, a football player comes by and tries to take away your credit cards.
Crazy. There was some dude, I was live on TikTok and I was walking around and I kind of turned around and the dude, I was filming him, which I was, because I was on TikTok, and he got aggressive with me, really like physical with me. So he's like, "Let me see your pictures." So I said, "All right, hold on 1 second," and I showed him my picture like library, and there was nothing in there.
Okay.
And he was just so confused. But I was like, I could download anything that I record when I'm live on TikTok. So like I have it, but it's not. I don't have it physically on my phone. So now when I go back to America, I'll be like, "Yeah, this is like the dangerous parts of Shinjuku. Like, see this guy coming at you."
Well, what's your TikTok? I was trying to find it. What's the name of your TikTok?
My TikTok here. I'm actually live right now. Hey Leo, how you doing? It's the Incredible Pizza Guy. That one.
Oh, it's on right now?
Mm-hmm. And by the way, this is Tony.
Okay, hi.
And this is a pizzeria. It's a beautiful shop.
Come by somebody.
Yeah, and all right. So look, I'm gonna be here Wednesday, but if you're in Tokyo, generally, like Tony's open on the weekend, so come by. See everyone saying hi to you. I love it. That's cool. He's from Elmhurst. So he was like a neighbor.
Yeah, Regal Park.
Regal Park?
Regal Park.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay.
See everyone's saying hi to you. So Tony, you got to do this, by the way.
Yeah.
And this is really helpful. I meet a lot of cool people, and I have the sign-in book at the shop. All of my friends on TikTok that visit me, and now I'm like maybe like 150 people in. Of all the people that visited me. That's cool.
So the address is like Dave something?
It's the Incredible Pizza Guy. It's the sticker. I'll send it to you. Let me do this. It's like creme meat. No, I don't know what that means, but I just do. Hey, Mike B, how you doing? All right, so when I get off the live, I'll send it to you. But it's fun. It's fun to be on. And again, during the event, we'll have TikTok and Instagram going.
Okay.
So that way, it'll be live. You get to kind of see what's going on, and you get to see the interaction. Right now, we have 44 minutes. Woo, doggy! Yeah, thank you. You'll be able to see the kind of interaction that I have with my friends on TikTok. And since it's 5 o'clock in the morning there, or it'll be 5 o'clock here, but 4 o'clock in the morning there, right? So we won't have too many people. We'll have more people from Japan watching rather than the people from America. Later in the evening, they'll be on. So, yeah, so...
Okay. What about the food, the toppings that you were talking about?
So, yeah, I think because on Tuesday and Wednesday it's going to rain, so tomorrow I'll start going shopping. I'll get an idea.
There's like a big supermarket right over there.
Okay. Yeah.
For restaurants.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So I'll go there. And I'll do the fior di latte for some of the cheeses. Some of the other cheeses I'll use maybe, if they have a provola cheese. Maybe not. No, nothing like that. Nothing that crazy. But
They have some weird cheese.
Yeah. No, but what I'll do is I'll get I'll go to Italy and Dina De Luca. They have this imported stuff. I'll just go nuts.
So when you do the event, it's going to be free, or everybody's going to?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm going to take care of everything. As far as all the money goes. But I'll cover your costs, and I'll give you a little kickback. Don't you worry. But it's just a fun thing to bring attention to your shop and to make pizza in Japan. Why not? And look, you see more of a commotion outside. People, getting slices of pizza for free. It's kind of like a win-win. No one's going to refuse free pizza. I mean, maybe someone will, but we don't like those people anyway.
I just asking how you regularly do it.
Yeah. So I mean, we've done it.
Where have you done it before?
Pop-ups?
Yeah.
Well, I've had pop-up at my place. So and we charge for it. But this is kind of like a unique scenario.
I mean, like overseas.
This is my first one overseas.
Really?
Yeah. And I like to be in one place and one time and have everything at my disposal and know where everything is.
Yeah.
So this is really foreign for me, but it's kind of fun too. So it's like Survivor. All right, I can see this. But yeah, the less yeast, it'll take a little longer period of time to rise.
I'd like to see it rise upward.
Yeah, it definitely will. By 7 o'clock tonight, it should be in good shape. And even if it doesn't rise completely, it'll still be good enough to make. It'll be at that level. But yeah, room temperature for like 5 hours to do the trick. If not, we'll use it anyway. It's nothing wrong with it. It just won't have that extra, that kick. But it should. I mean, 24 hours, almost 24 hours, it should be okay.
Do you know like the guy named John Arenas?
Oh yeah, of course.
I
Yeah.
was able to go to the store and his dough's like really ground.
Wow.
Like maybe more than 72 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the squares. He does like this. Yeah.
Squares. He has space to do it, but he ferments everything for a long time.
Wow.
So you can smell all the malty flavors.
Yeah, that's cool. I wonder if he puts because I use the little whole wheat. I wonder if he puts for the color, because like my dough is pretty much 72 hours. I ferment it, and then 72 hours in the refrigerator. It doesn't discolor too much, but that also may be the flour that he uses as well. Because again, I like the whole wheat because it has like more of a caramely flavor to it, like a nutty caramely flavor, and
that one I showed you yesterday is whole wheat, the Tipo one.
Oh yeah, Tipo one.
Yes.
So, yeah, I don't want to go crazy. This was just, like, I don't want to experiment too much. I want to go out of my comfort zone, especially now that I added less yeast into the pre-fermentation. Well, yeah, let me show everyone around here. So this is Tony's shop. That's his mixer. That's his ovens. It's a cute shop. I dig it. And he does a lot for the space. What's the square footage here?
Japanese snacks, 9
Okay. Honestly, and then you have a basement, or is this the place? This is it.
Japan, you don't have basement.
So this must be like around like maybe 175 square feet, because you went to Lindustry, right? You went to Lindustry in Brooklyn. The original Lindustry, it was really small, but it was actually a little bigger than this because you had a little dining area in the front, and then he took away that dining area and maybe had like maybe 4 or 6 seats in the front, and so he could expand the kitchen. And then once he expanded the whole place, he moved next door. He took the place next door. Yeah, so now he's big. Now he has a second place in the village.
Yes, exactly.
Which is all right. It's one of my So I have a top 5 in Lindustry, Mama's 2, and Locali. Those are up there.
It's a different pizza.
Oh yeah.
It's a New York pizza. It's not the one that I grew up with.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of toppings, crazy toppings.
Yeah, the spicy pear.
Right.
I love that. The gorgonzola, the vodka sauce.
Right.
That's all. Yeah, it's all good stuff.
To me, I like the Queen's pizza in a way. With just cheese and tomatoes.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce.
Oh yeah. But everyone wants something funky, so you have to put something out there. And that's the whole thing. Like I don't know if I'll be able to do it anymore, but I just had a zucchini flour pizza. And that was really nice. It was the zucchini flour is that sweet, like a zucchini, and the bud of the flour is nice and chewy and soft and sweet. And I put fior di latte, regatta, capers, garlic, and then shaved Parmesan on top of that. It was really nice. And man, it was expensive too.
Right.
But it's more of a showpiece pizza. So like you absorb some of that cost just to kind of bring in more people. And you have to do stuff like that. Every once in a while, like if you have like 2 or 3 pizzas, a third one has to be maybe make a vodka sauce, and people go nuts for it. I don't know in Japan, but in New York they would.
Have you ever been to Cuts and Slices?
I haven't been. They really put a lot of wacky stuff on pizza.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's good stuff. They open up 2 more shops and since.
Really? I've been there too.
Yeah, I want to go there, but I really want to go to the Onion Tree, which is a Bangladesh pizza maker, and that to me is really because I mean putting like asabuco or whatever they put on it, it sounds interesting. It sounds great. But something very different, like naan as a pizza. And what does that taste like? What does the dough taste like? And with the toppings as well. So that to me, like I'm interested in. And I might have a chance when I get back to New York, because we're going to open up I get back Tuesday. We usually open up Wednesdays, but we're not going to open up. We're going to prep up Wednesday. I might go that Wednesday night to that place. Because I'm really interested in that one. Yeah. Plus, it's easier to get there. Cuts and Slices, that's really out there. It's not that close.
To be honest, Japanese aren't really, don't know what the New York pizza is really.
Yeah.
So, like, you eat too much in a way that you want something exciting.
Right.
But in Japan, they don't know what the standard is.
Right.
So if you go too crazy, they'll say it's not a pizza, it's different. Like a bread on top of something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'd imagine that, but I think...
because ramen's going crazy now. You can't get a basic ramen, and they got all these toppings in a way, like pizza in a way.
Yeah.
Like truffles on top.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Wow, that's cool. I went to a shop last night. It was really good, and it was, late, but I think if you have a different style piece, like maybe you could kind of squeak in a square slice, and then you can have something a little different. So like for example, you could break away from the norm, and I had this pie and it was great, but I just hated doing the toppings afterwards. And it was, I would take the square dough and I would take cherry tomatoes and I would dimple it in the dough. I would bake it in the dough. Yeah, like a focaccia, like a tomato focaccia, and then I would top it off with different toppings, and it was great. But they could post top it with like fior di latte and all this other stuff, which is kind of a pain in the neck to do. And I stopped that one. But so something like that, where it looks familiar enough, where it's tomatoes and it's cheese, but it's just a little variation of a pizza. So they're kind of used to it. It looks familiar, but a little different. Yeah, yeah. So that's why, all right, again, on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll look for trays to see what we could come up with. And to bake off, bake off. See, the cool thing about the trays, or making the squares, is you power bake it, let it sit, and then you use it later on, which is great. Because so now you have that time during service, you don't have to stretch out anything. You just top it off and bake it off. That's one of the things that I really like about using the squares. So, good for
Where did you keep the squares? Where, like, you make it on the same day that you're gonna rebake it?
So I make the squares mostly for that day. Whatever I have left over, I like to put. I do like what John Arena does, and he puts them in the freezer. And by putting it in the freezer, you take out some of that moisture, so they're even lighter and airier. Like a week from
You
now.
bake it first and you put it in the freezer?
Yeah. So what happens is you kind of take out that moisture. That's what John Arena does. And when I started doing that, I think one of my friends, I know is John Arena. He's like, oh, John Arena does that too. It's just kind of a good idea. I did it really for storage, but I was like, hey, I stumbled upon something. Again, I made so many mistakes. I learned from them, and those mistakes turned into like really good life lessons. So it's funny how things kind of come around. Hey, listen, I got something for you, and something you can put. I'm sorry, I gotta put you guys somewhere. I went one time right before I opened up. So I had to look. There's flour everywhere in my shop. Well, this is the last one. The last one. I was like, and I kept it aside because I was like, I wanted to order more, but they couldn't accommodate me before my trip. So
okay.
So you could put that out there right next to Danny's House of Pizza in New York, Mass. Yeah, sure, yeah.
He taught me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, that place has been around for a long time.
Right.
So of course there has to be a little flour on it. Hey, no worries, man. Thank you. This is fun for me. All right, I made it to the top shelf. Yeah, baby. I love it. That's really cool, man. I would be.
When I went to your stuff, I like collecting boxes, but you don't have a logo.
I don't. You know what it is? It's storing the boxes because you have to get like pallets of them. And I just don't have the space for it, and they don't want to store it for me. And one of my distributors also distributes for Paulie G. He has them printed at that shop that distributor, but that distributor only carries for one, for Paulie, because Paulie does so much volume, not just at his shop, at his slice shop. He also has at the Garden, so he sells his slices over there.
Wow.
And good for him. He gets a little kickback from his distributor. He doesn't make much money. It's just his name. But he gets to go to any event at the Garden, which is kind of like, I wouldn't mind that. I would be there every night.
Yeah, but you know how much the price of pasta for basketball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would enjoy it every night. I would be there every night.
Queens, maybe right.
Yeah. Yeah, Paulie, he's in Greenpoint or around that area. So it's not that far from to get to the Garden.
Wow.
So yeah, the pizza world is a big, beautiful world. There's mostly a lot of cool people in the world. Sometimes there's a lot of jerks in the world too. So all right, good question. So How long has the shop been open? How long have you been here?
Last October.
All right, so wow, so you're coming up close to a year.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
First year.
Wow, man, God bless you, because I remember the first 10 months in, I was like, I got to close the doors. I couldn't pay anyone or do anything. I got a little loan from my dad, and it kind of got me through the rough patch. But like the 11th month, things started happening a little bit more, getting reviewed and all that stuff.
Okay. Oh, so what do you mean close the door?
I almost didn't have enough money to keep it open.
What do you mean?
So I almost ran out of money to run the shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
People were buying your pizza, right?
Yeah, people would buy my pizza. The concept was personal pies and squares, and no 18-inch pies. So I had to reformat. I went to 18-inch pies, and that was a game changer. People just wanted the classic slice, and I was all about the squares. I was big into like the Roman-ish type of New York style fluffy square that I make, and it wasn't taking off. Now I can't make enough of this stuff. But when I first opened up, it took a long time to take off.
Your neighborhood, you gotta do a lot of explaining.
Yeah.
And I used to do like nacho stuff, right?
Yeah. Now they absolutely love it, and now I have to have it. But it took a while. It took a long time for everything to kind of get in motion. And by the 11th month, I had someone that came by who was a reviewer.
Okay.
It was the Pizza Cowboy. He did it like 300 pizzerias, all across the 5 boroughs and Philadelphia. And he rated us number 2 out of all the other 300 pizzerias. So he really liked our pizza, and that helped us. I mean, it wasn't like the end all be all, this is great, because you got one review doesn't mean anything. It helps you. Little by little, you get more recognition, more people come in, and that's how when YouTubers start coming in, stuff like that, then you're in the right shop. Are there any pizza lovers in Japan that we can reach out to? Because that can help you. I mean, you have one or two pizza lovers, because there's a pizza community in the States. I'm wondering if there's a pizza community in Japan. That's a good thing to look up.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah?
It's not just the whole Italian.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we gotta find those people for you, because that helps. One or two reviews on YouTube helps out a lot. So, and I'll do my best to document this. And I have you and I at the pizzeria. We did a little interview, and then I'll continue that over here. And I'll just try to get as much people involved here for you, because that's gonna help your business.
Yes.
And then you got to worry about, oh my God, I need more storage, I need more refrigeration. How am I gonna make all this pizza? I got this little mixer over here. I got to do it 2 times. That's. So that's funny. You'll have those moments. Because there was a time when I got reviewed by John Barr. Kirby Bar on YouTube is huge, and I had to make double batches of my dough, and it was just I was there for 18 hours on my day off making dough.
Would that be a short-term thing, but just a little busy?
Yeah, but people keep with the one bike guy, Dave Portnoy. We got busy and then it stops. But the good thing about YouTube is someone can watch it today, and even though it was shot a year ago, I want to go there, and that continues to happen with the more the accomplished true reviewers out there, like John Barr. John Barr, B-A-R-R. Yeah, he's B-A-R-R. I think it's Kirby Bar. Yeah, that's his handle.
He does all over.
Yeah.
He's not just a pizza guy, right?
Yeah, he does everything. Yeah, and he did one day as a pizza maker at my shop.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of helpful too. So these little things help you, even though they might not feel like it.
Approach you.
Yeah, because we have a mutual friend who was also a YouTuber that likes my pizza. Comes in every Saturday, gets the pomodoro and the broccoli raw vegan. Well, yeah, I guess so, yeah. But you have to be consistent. You got to do the same thing over and over again every day. You have to have the same exact things at the same fluctuate the temperature, like everything has to be right.
Also that all the time.
Oh yeah, your legs, your feet, yeah, your shoulders.
Told me your shoulder fall off.
Yeah. Like I saw batting cages, like, oh, this is great. I want to do that. I was like, yeah, that would totally screw me up. But I go on my days off on Tuesdays. I go to the acupuncturist or the massage therapist.
Okay.
So that's every Tuesday. I go to one or the other, and then I'm okay for a couple of days.
Okay.
All right, Tony. Listen, I'm gonna let you do your thing. You can enjoy your day, and then I'll meet you back here around 7.
Okay, no problem.
And then we'll make the dough, and it truly shouldn't take too long to make the dough. So anything I can get you on the way back?
No, nothing.
Well,
You need some help in your turn here? Do you have any requests that you want to go? Or?
The next couple of days I'm good. Today I'm meeting up with Mocha. We're gonna do monkey carts and gonna take that to lunch. Tomorrow I'm gonna do. I want to go food shopping. I'm gonna go shopping. I want to get kind of involved with some of the places around here. So I'll do my research.
Okay.
YouTube is a wealth of information. I get all my information off of YouTube.
Yes.
So, but after Wednesday, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Maybe a baseball game. That's one thing I want to do.
Yeah, yes. I was busy when I was in New York, planning every day.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, kind of like plan out like where you want to go. Like this
Right.
pizzeria's on this line. I can go here.
Right.
Did you hit up John's? Is it John's in Elmhurst?
Pardon?
John's Pizzeria in Elmhurst. The pizza grandma.
Oh, that was like way back, like 6 years ago.
Oh yeah. They're still there.
They're still there, right?
Yeah.
The mother's still working?
Yeah.
Well, she's not working with us. I think the daughter's working now.
The mother's still working there too.
Oh, really? Wow.
But my friend goes there as well, helps out.
I went to Louis' school as well, Jack's night.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a couple good places. Yeah, that's a good thing. Pizzerias, you have there's a lot of good ones, a lot of great ones, and there's some really great ones that are popping up.
Yes. And yours is great as well.
Thank you.
Yes. And I went to Mono's.
Yeah, he's another guy. Yeah.
I think he would like to collaborate with you. He's a real nice guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He just like me was.
Yes, I think you're the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he was reviewed by Portnoy the same day, and he did the same thing to him. Reviewed him on a slice, which is it's not like something comes out hot off the oven. That's the best. When it comes out hot of the oven, you have to reheat it. It's not good. That kind of sucks. So, quick question: how do you reheat your slice? You just put it in the bottom chamber?
I just think put it on top.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, nice. A pizza. That's a steel.
This is baking steel.
It's baking steel. Yeah, those are good.
I would like to have two, but small.
Yeah, you may. When you start getting there, you might need a bigger space.
Yeah.
I can't see how you're gonna expand unless you get just refrigerators over here, in place of the freezer, or like tall boys.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't know how you're gonna. You really have nowhere to expand it because you're busting out the seams.
That's true.
But it's a start, though.
It's a start.
And look, you deal with it as you get busier. Like you kind of, and then you're forced to come to some type of conclusion.
That's good. I'm looking forward on that situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little by little. Look, it took me like a good 4 years. It's long, and it's lonely, and it kind of sucks. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, then you can be proud of yourself. But up until then, it just kind of sucks. There's no other way around it.
But you wanted to be a pizzeria guy, right?
Yeah. I'm a pizza guy. That's what I do.
Well, what was a reason for that? Like, you had a favorite pizzeria when you were a kid?
Well, I always made pizza when I was a kid with my mom.
Okay.
And then later on, I got into the restaurant industry. And my boss at the time says, "Hey, I want to put a pizza oven in the back. I want you to be the pizza guy." I was like, "Sir, let me think about that." So around 2009, I started dabbling into making dough. And, it was really basic stuff. And then went back to my mom's house and I started learning how to make different types of doughs. And then I started reading a lot. I read a lot of books. And I read Jim Leahy's book, No Knead Method. And I had a lot of fun with it. And then I was like, wow, this is kind of like, this is like, you're creating something. You're bringing something to life. And once you make the dough, it rises, it bubbles up, and it's exciting. So then I really started getting into it. So for like 5-6 years, I went through a couple different ovens in the house, and I just started going nuts baking stuff. Breads, pizzas, whatever. I even started making gluten-free stuff because I just like putting things together and coming up with something. So yeah, so then that's how I got into it. And then 2013, I did an apprenticeship with Paulie G, which I'm really happy about. But it was a tough time for me because I was still working. I had a full-time gig, so I'd go there in the morning time, help out. On my days, I only worked the night shift. But then it was just a lot. And then I had to just leave.
You were working out at Paulie G's store?
Yeah. I was just like rolling dough and just helping out. Like it was more of an apprenticeship. So that was helpful. And that's really when I started getting in love with making dough. Like 2013, I was like, this is amazing. And
so Mike kind of popped into this area?
Yeah, Mike started with him from in the beginning. And Mike was doing his thing right from the get-go. So, and they kind of grew together. Now, Mike also has a shop in Madison Square Garden as well. Mike's had honey fried chicken.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is good. Fried chicken is great. So, yeah, that was one of the, I think the catalyst for me to get into making pizza was my boss really wanted me to get into it. And I did. I just ran with it because it was something that I really loved doing. And it kind of brought me back to, because some of the squares that I make now, I made with my mom, like the potato pie. I still make that to this day. Only on the weekends. Actually, my wife makes it. It's a pain in the ass to make. She kind of scales it. It looks like a fish scale. Like just a potato, just potatoes. Okay. So some of the funky ones we only have on the weekends, and I let my wife do those. I do it. All right, well,
yes.
I'll let you go. I'm so sorry about today. It's hot outside, so stay cool.
Is it okay if it's hot?
This should be more than fine. It hasn't moved, and this should be fine up until it's starting to bubble up a little. But it's going to take like the rest of the day, so.
Do you want me to move it inside, or is it okay outside?
That's fine. It should be fine.
It's a warm place here.
Yeah.
It's cooler down here.
Oh, is that right? Because you have the AC. Yeah.
Yes.
No, this should be fine. And by like 7 o'clock, if you're here and it doubles in size, it should maybe get to that height. Maybe it won't double in size, but if it does, just throw it in the refrigerator.
All right.
And then it'll be good to go. Tony.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Enjoy your stay here.
Yeah. No, I will.
You're busy.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way. Like, if I'm not busy, if I'm
You're
not
like me when I was in New York like 4 months ago. You're going here, you're going there.
Well, I don't have many pizzerias to visit actually here.
Your mind is confused where you're gonna go next. You're gonna have the wrong one.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm just excited for tonight.
With your credit card.
Yeah, well, I'm trying. What happens? Oh, here it is. It kind of went around the chair. So yeah, I'm trying to pay with cash, so I don't have to think about my credit card.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna buy it somewhere, and
Yeah, I'm just gonna look around, see what I could come up with. Because again, on well, if I could find stuff, like I'm gonna go to a couple different shops if I could find it. But like I said, it's gonna rain next couple of days, so it'll be a good time to go shopping instead of being outside walking around sightseeing. I'll save that for evidence. So that's what I'll do.
okay.
All right, Tony.
Yeah.
Thanks again, man.
Okay.
I'll see you later on tonight.
All right. All right. I shall.
Stay cool. Oh my God. All right. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. So the dough's not ready. That's fine. I'll come back later on tonight. Tony Z's Pizza. New York Pizza, Tony Z Tokyo. How cool. You got this cute little bridge over here, which I'm not going to go over. I'm going to go this way. And I have to go in the sun, so I have to cross the street. I can't even see if I'm live. It's so bright. And I can't cross the street here. It's funny. I think the rules here, everyone abides by them. That's nice. They, have a little bit of that in New York. Someone, it looks like someone took the car and made it like a mandolin, kind of squeeze it all together. This breeze is a relief. It's nice and cool. No, I can't cross here. So you see, everyone's kind of like taking shade, and that's exactly what I'm going to do too. So I can cross the street and stay in the shade. Here we are. It's 10:30, almost 10:30 in New York time. How's everyone doing? No rain. No, that's supposed to happen tomorrow into Thursday, so it's going to be continuous. And I'm changing my hotels. I'm in Shinjuku, which is a really fun place to be, but two reasons. Number one, it's also kind of crazy. Believe it or not, coming from like someone who lives in New York, almost got like beat up by this weird pimp guy last night, and then but also Mokum is in Shibuya. I thought he was in Shinjuku. I got all confused. Starts with an S. What can I tell you? I just want to see how I can get a bike. I would love to ride a bike around here. But the bad part is that Google Maps, Apple Maps doesn't work as well here. How did I get that sound? What is that sound? What was that sound? Yeah, Shibuya is great. Everyone, I'm doing good. But what was that sound? Did you hear that? I heard someone say, wow. That really bugged me out. Turner, how you doing? Kenny, how are you? Man, I miss you. It's funny because I just installed the ring on my door, so I can see my family like walking in and out. Like I get these notifications. The door's been open, so I see my family walking out. It's funny. So and then I'm like, I miss them even more. It's like, I saw a girl with a TikTok shirt. I was like so excited. I was like, maybe she works at TikTok. So I was like, hey, TikTok, here's my sticker. And she looked at me like I was like crazy. So I was like, all right, well, we'll do that again. Well, welcome to Tokyo, Japan. I'm gonna hop back on the subway, get back to closer to Shinjuku. Maybe drop. No, I have. You know what I have in my bag? So today is the monkey cards. Today I'm having lunch with Mokum. If you don't know, I put a little video, kind of putting the connection from last time I met with Mokum to today. So I'm excited about that. So I made a little video of that, and and I love editing videos while I'm on the subway. So I'm gonna edit, and I have a couple other videos I'm gonna edit for the shop. That's not New York. Get out of here. That's not New York. You guys, come on. No, this ain't New York. This is Japan. So today's Monday. I got here yesterday, so I feel like I'm on the right track. Like I'm really fully taking advantage of the time. I found late night places to eat out, and I'm really excited. Last night I went out to ramen, and you walk in, you smell it, you're like, oh man, this is the right place, no question. It's too clean to be New York. When Ice gets here tomorrow, I already reached out to her saying that she should be in Shinjuku. I mean, in Shibuya, not Shinjuku. But Shibuya is expensive, so she may go to Ueno. The only problem is that she has to get on the subway before like 12 o'clock. The last time I had an issue, I was like, oh, I made the subway. And I was amazed I made the subway. When I made the subway, but it stopped halfway. So I had to get out of the subway and find an Uber. Lisa Farley, Dawn Adams, how you guys doing? Kenny said we're gonna party at Philly. Yeah, you can party there. It's Kenny's shop too. He can do whatever he wants to do. Party. So you gotta wait for the look. There's no one coming. There's no one coming. There's no one gonna come here. But you still gotta wait for the light to turn green. Hey Neil, how you doing? Yeah, so yeah, Ice gets here tomorrow night, and she's really excited. I'm really excited to see her. I'm really excited to see Chris. Chris, like I texted Chris this morning, and he finally got back to me. Like I texted him like 7:30 in the morning. He finally got back to me. But like, so lunch with Mokum and monkey carts today. It's gonna be amazing. See, she's on her cell phone, and this other woman behind her is like getting irritated. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Thank you. You know, I figured out I got the 1-day pass. I got the 1-day pass because I couldn't figure out how to get the app on my phone. Which is okay. The 1-day pass is fine. But the New York subway system is more kind of uniform, more together. This subway system is really like a little kind of on the complicated side. I was getting a little frustrated, but I figured it out. But thanks, Leo. I appreciate it. Leo is the man. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, he gave us some really great tips so far for ISIS travel. These vending machines are everywhere. And I tell you what, if you want a good cup of coffee, that's a good cup of coffee right there. That was really good. You gotta remember to walk on the left side. So when I get to Shinjuku, or Shibuya, and I see I get them confused. I'm gonna tell you. When I get to Shibuya, I'm gonna find a nice hotel over there. Yeah, that one's yeah. Leo knows. By the way, go if anyone's interested in real like Japanese content and how to get around and stuff. Like Leo has an amazing page. Like I don't know how Leo. How did I find Leo? I have no idea. But he absolutely has an amazing page. So here I'm gonna pin Leo stuff. And go give him a follow. In the comment. Give that fellow a follow. That's like really amazing stuff. You go there like, holy shit. This guy's like a pro. Where I'm just kind of like, you know, just walking around. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I think if I spoke Japanese, my voice would sound different. I would sound cool. I would sound cool. There's so many awesome convenience stores. Yeah, meeting Mokum in a few hours. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait. So I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner or lunch rather, but I do know. I can't wait to see him. I do know I want to record it. Like Chris, hold the phone. Chris, hold the phone. Record this. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's great having locals around. I feel bad for Tony. Like I told him that I wanted to come in and make the dough. He took the day off for me. So, because he actually has a 9-to-5 gig. Once that dries up, then he's going to do the pizza full time. So I know here we go. The E-train, I got to take the E-train out of here. E to Elmhurst. Here we go. So yeah, it's an open. How am I hearing these? How am I hearing these voices? How am I hearing these voices? How am I hearing?
Oh, Jay.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, hello in Tokyo.
Hey!
I follow you guys.
How you guys doing?
We share the live, guys. Share
My
the
sister
live.
is in Tokyo.
Share.
We're gonna get,
Share the
we're gonna get
live.
some
It's so
little.
nice to see Dave.
Dave!
Wow.
Hey, I'll put some in my pocket.
School life, oh my high school life. Maraming kasama.
Dave has to accept.
Share the live. Share the live.
Tell him to accept.
Hey, how's the connection, guys?
Good.
Marty, you hear me, right? Am I good?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
It says lost connection here, but it always comes on.
Okay, thanks. Going on the subway, and you can't talk on the subway.
Oh, wow.
Marty, if you get on the subway in Tokyo, you can't talk.
Really?
Thank you very much.
You can't. That's why I have my headphones on.
Okay.
And that's why I'm
okay.
whispering.
Yes.
Isn't it? It's funny.
Man,
You're
it's
gonna
great
see
to
it.
see Dave.
Marty, good to see you. Look at you.
Great to see you, brother.
You're so strong.
Here, let me.
Wow.
I'll show you what. I'll show you where I'm
13
going.
hours ahead. That means it's 11:38 there in the morning. 11:38 in the morning in Tokyo.
No, I'm not going there.
Thank you.
I believe it's 11:38. Yeah, we could see something. Look,
It's
Tokyo
11:38.
subway station.
So I could take the E line, the E train,
Looks like New York City.
train to Elmhurst.
Kind of looks like New York City a little bit.
Grabe, nakasama nila. Very strong.
It does.
It's clean, yes.
So I think I shouldn't use the scream filter right now. 11 different gifters. Should I use the scream filter?
11 roses. Oh my God.
Daddy
Thank you,
Timo,
team.
Daddy
11
Timo.
roses.
The others are very strong.
Nadine, thank you. Laura, hi Laura.
Thank you.
Jennifer, hi
Marty,
Jennifer.
you don't have to whisper, Marty. I have to whisper.
Thank you, Daddy Timo.
Oh yeah.
One more
One
rose,
more
guys.
person.
One more.
One more person. Oh my God.
Hey, thank you. Good hustle, everybody.
The convenience of Tokyo. All these vending machines.
Oh my God. The
2 times
others
gifting
are very
points.
strong.
Anything that's sent now is doubled. Anything.
Lawson. Thank you, Lawson.
Rose, hand hearts, galaxy, everything is doubled.
Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah, let's see how this.
Nadine. Let's go, Nadine. Thank you,
I
Nadine.
have to hold on to this ticket. It's crazy.
Guys, from strong.
You can't leave if you don't have the ticket.
Thank you, Maxine. Thank you, Jerry
I'm
Scott.
nervous. I'm nervous.
Thank you for the gifts, by the way.
Lori, thank you also. Jeannie, thank you. Laura, thank you. 2 more seconds.
Edmund, thank you guys.
Thank you, Jeannie, Corey, and Maxine, and Jerry,
Thank
and
you,
Ross.
Lawson.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Tata me guys.
Yeah, that's
Help
way
me,
underground
guys.
over there.
Help me.
Yo, yeah. Still, I get internet.
Please help me guys.
Wow.
Marty, when are you going to take a vacation? Clavin, I'm doing the immunotherapy.
So I just came back from the pizzeria. I'm gonna do the
Battling
pop-up
my
ad.
cancer, you know.
We're gonna do it on Wednesday.
Wow, vacation.
Sweet.
Third-day vacation.
Yes.
It's nice and cool, like New York. It's nice and cool in the subway.
Any
Thank
rats?
you, Daddy
Makes no
Timo.
difference.
Yes. I saw something last night.
Yes,
Oh,
it's a
wow.
13-hour difference, correct.
I'm gonna go. That's where I'm going.
I would be lost there.
Oh, no, stairs.
I would be lost. Maxine, Corey, and Jeannie, thank you again. Hey, Donna,
Thank you,
thank you
guys.
for joining. Michelle, thank you. Mama of the Misfits, thank you. Arlene,
Hi,
thank
Ken.
you.
You got
Toyota,
that?
Hi,
thank you.
How
Thank you, Daddy
confusing.
Timo. It's nice, guys.
Wow.
It's so confusing.
There's the entrance.
Filmias.
And here's
I think
the.
2 other
They got
workers
tons of these vending
that work
machines.
with Dave also went to
Wow.
Japan.
Wow, drinking.
You should use your Metro
A
card.
lot of food.
Yeah, I don't have a Metro card.
You guys are.
That's right. You know, that's right, yeah.
Yes, it looks like it. Oh, another 50 seconds left.
Well, everyone, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Daddy Timon.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he wins, to be honest. Since Dave is very much loved and liked by a lot of people too.
Yes.
I thought you had two other
Back at
employees
you.
with you.
Ooh,
Two
doggy.
I know,
workers that
Nadine.
went.
I know, Nadine. You never.
What happened?
Two of your workers went with you to Japan, correct?
So yeah, I'm gonna meet up with Chris later on. I'm gonna meet up with Mokum later on, and we're gonna do Monkey Kart, real life Mario Kart in the streets of Tokyo. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh my God.
Waiting for that.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So I'm excited. And then
awesome.
my other employee gets here tomorrow night. So and they're gonna be there at the pizza pop up on Wednesday.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Looks
fun.
like you're wonderful.
If you're not too busy, you can hang out and watch.
Thank you, Maxine, Jerry C, Laura, Jen, Yolanda, Bridget, Doris, Gia, thank you, Gia.
Hindi naman ikaw kasi nagpapasok dito.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Pethead. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Nadine, Corey, Lossie, Helen, Daly, Andy, Mike, Shalina, Jacqueline, Cheryl, Tappers. Thank you.
Ito lang ako. Hindi na po ako nagbabago. Thank you.
Marty, you're gonna love the subway. Oh my gosh.
KJ, take care. Yeah, I'm
So
going.
quiet in here. Watch.
Yeah, it's a good subway.
Wala.
Oh, wow.
Wala, edi sa
It's showtime.
Jerry, thank you. Thank you. Jerry C, thank you. Good night.
Where's the Subway performers? Showtime. What time is it?
There's no subway for
Showtime.
performers. No.
You can't talk loud.
I gotta be really quiet.
We're Sting and Shaggy, I know. Good night, Axel. That's so cool.
I just realized Dave might lose connection. I don't know if he'll lose connection or not.
Parang nyo naman sa akin ng ganyan, no?
Or maybe they have Wi-Fi or something.
Pilipinong tayo.
Wow, yeah, it's good so far.
Yeah.
Wow. Come on, New York needs to get it together, man.
Talking to subway is funny. I think it's just custom. That's my. I think that's what it is. And no talking to subway is custom and tradition.
They're like that in wrestling. Like in Japan, wrestling is different. Like, you know, here it's noisy the whole match. In Japan, when they wrestle, it's quiet. They only clap after you do the moves. It's different, bro. It's different, yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
It's so different, man. It's crazy.
I believe it.
Thank you very much.
Turner said that ain't for him.
You know, oh, it's Christmas. Look at that, Genie. That's so cool. Marty, are you going downtown tomorrow to show different markets? Yeah, I'm gonna
You could
go
see into the next
downtown.
car, and then the next car after that.
Actually,
Isn't
I
that
have
crazy?
two doctor's appointments, so I'm not going to be doing the normal tour that I do.
See, I could be on
Wow.
the side of the train, and you can't be in the middle and talk. People get really mad.
So
It's crazy.
interesting.
Isn't this
Wow.
great? Marty, this is really, I mean, it took me 14 hours to
Yeah.
get here, so it takes a while. But the flight was amazing. It was like, I slept most time.
So Turner said he wouldn't. That's not for him. And I think
Oh my
he'll
God.
get kicked off the train.
You
He
would
said.
get beat up by everybody. They would take you down.
It's amazing
Yeah,
how the
and it's
service works in the
flawless.
tunnels like that.
I just can't forget what stop I'm at. I always forget.
Hey, Cat.
Hey!
Hi, Cat.
Let me turn my phone up here.
We're watching our friend in Japan.
How are you guys? Pretty good.
Good, how you
I
doing?
hope you're doing well.
That's our friend Dave. He's in Japan right now on vacation.
Oh, nice.
Konnichiwa. How you doing?
Who's in Japan?
Live in Japan. Oh, yeah.
I
Well,
want to
you're
go
here
to
now.
Japan.
I know, right? Getting to see a subway is so cool.
That's awesome.
I know, right,
Your
Pethead?
dog is going, yes, Gene, tomorrow I have two. Make a pint high. Really high.
Ow.
Hey, JP store, hi. Yeah, it's a big culture shock. Yeah, I don't know.
Jimmy.
I think for me it would be the language barrier. I think that's the biggest issue.
Jimmy.
Language barrier.
So last night I was in a place where it was like, you know, a
Thank
little
you again,
sketchy.
Gene. And JP.
And there was
thank
like
you
this
again.
pimp guy, you know, like this guy that was like, you know, takes these guys
Really?
to meet with girls at these restaurants. And he saw me on TikTok and he
Lindsay,
thought I was
that's
recording
on my
him. And he got
screen.
physical with me. He's like, let me see, what, did you record me? I was like, no, man, no. So of course I went to my library and he got confused, like, you were recording me, but I don't see any pictures. So like, I walked away from the dude and I kind of brushed him off. But it's some shady shit here, man. It's weird.
Wow.
You know, I guess there's like that in every part of like any country or, you know, like seedy area. Like, but I just turned one corner, and there was like these girls hanging out, and these guys hanging out. And what they do is they walk in front of you,
Different people.
and they ask you, "Hey, you want to meet these girls?" I'm like, "No, I just don't respond to them." But it's really strange because they have like these bars, and you go into the bar, you buy a drink for the girl, and then it's like, you know, $100 bill or something like that. So you got to stay away from these places. I'm no dummy, and I'm cheap, so I'm not gonna buy anything for anybody other than my friends. But like, I'm sure a lot of people, they fall into that trap.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. For sure.
60 seconds and the 2 times gifted.
Jimmy said you could have rode the train. TC, thank you, TC. No, Turner, Jimmy J said you could have rode the train in Chinatown.
Thank you, Genie.
I wonder if there's a
Lady
Chinatown
Linda,
store, maybe.
Jasper, thank you. High Times,
Giovanni.
Jerry C, thank you.
No, it's
Yolanda. The 48
Or
Loads of
Koreatown.
Palm, Corey, Doris.
Thank you, TC. Thank you, Pedhead. Thank you, Lossie.
It's called
Thank you,
$100.
everybody.
Is that right? Oh, okay. Here you go.
There's gifted points still there. 10 seconds. Well, that's so nice to see Dave. I'm so glad.
Such a relief after that crazy lady.
Which one?
Oh my God, yeah.
Bro, Dave, this lady just started cursing the storm. Her niche is she just curses.
That's sweet.
She just curses everybody
Little
out.
sweetheart.
Yeah, that's her style.
She wasn't accepting
Wow.
battles. She was just
Does she
cursing
have a lot
everybody out
of followers?
nonstop. I don't know.
Yeah. She
She
has
does?
a lot of followers, yeah.
Thank you for the
She's an older
appreciate that.
Italian
Thank
lady.
you. I believe it. I believe that, you know, people like that sort of thing. Like if you go to a restaurant, you get bad
Yeah.
service, you get a bad server, and you kind of enjoy it. Sometimes you do. It's just funny.
Yeah.
Another minute and 8 seconds.
Yeah. I know.
You know,
Hey, Naz.
oh yeah. Absolutely.
Can't be New York subways too
Thank you for the
clean. Yeah,
gift, everyone.
exactly,
Thank you.
Grandma.
And for the user
It's not New York subways. And not New York subways.
Naz knows. Naz knows where I'm at here. So, hey, thank you.
What's the fare?
This guy.
I bought like a pass, so that I don't have to keep on buying these tickets because it's weird. Look, I got one ticket. You've got to put it in the machine when you walk in. You got to put it in the machine when you walk out. You can't lose the ticket. It's strange. And yesterday I couldn't find my ticket. I'm like, oh my God, where's my ticket? I couldn't leave. The door wouldn't open up.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Whole
really
new ball
confusing.
game out there.
Google Maps, Apple Maps,
It's
man,
so
they're
cool.
so confusing here. It just stops working. You'll be walking around your big car, going this way, then all of a sudden it just doesn't work anymore. Like, wait, where am I? Strange.
Yeah, I understand. Turn now, not
Yeah, and they get
some
beat up by
random
some
street you
pimp.
don't even know what it
never
is.
know.
Also got a time maker.
That's
That's
funny.
crazy,
Get a
Dave.
stun hammer.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Jamie.
You and Mokum though, you got to take over
You never
Tokyo.
know.
Hi Ty, hello everyone. Jasper, Jerry, Wanda,
TC,
Wade,
MVP,
Lawson,
Lossie, Pethead,
Boris, Linda,
Laura,
Jeannie, and
Nadine,
yes,
Turner,
thank you.
Corey, Helen, Andy, Cheryl, Tappers. Thank you.
We got a couple
Thank
of
you
wins here.
guys. Wow. Where is AJ? With my AJ's not here yet.
We're on a winning
Wow.
streak, yes, Yolanda, that's right. Just go eat sushi. Yeah, Jerry, yeah.
What's that?
I'm gonna hop off. So I'm sadly I'm gonna decline the next battle. But I can only edit on the subways, so I have to edit a video.
Alright.
It's weird. So anyway, guys, good to see you. I'll see you soon again. All right.
Alright.
Good to see you, Marty. Jerry, take care,
Good to see
guys.
you too, Dave.
guys are the
Have
best.
fun. Be safe, brother.
I'll see you soon.
See you, brother. Take care.
Thank you, Rebecca. I'm gonna hop off for a couple minutes because I get inspiration editing videos on the subway for some reason. So I'm gonna check you guys out in a little while, but definitely before I meet up with Mokum. Can't wait. See you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Don't forget, 1:30 or 12:30 your time, the reunion.